All right, are we back? Testing, testing. All right, are we back? Testing, testing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to reset the stream. I saw I was dropping a lot of frames. It was probably really blurry. Looks like we're green for now, so we'll see if that works. Yeah, let's just wait till that 10. That's good. We're building above. Turn this down. All right. Push this one. Yo, thanks you for Fishy for the follow. All right, yeah, that's a massive candle. So definitely for futures, we're going inside of orb for entries because I mean, from here to the middle orb is too big of a stop loss. So we're gonna go inside of orb. If we don't get inside of orb, then we just don't get a trade. But we have all day for price action to come inside of orb. A lot of times, it does end up coming inside of orb. So for credit spreads, you can get in. I'll go and tell them you're mad. You can get in right away, but with this volatility, it's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. All right, so that same strike I was looking at, did it just show 5 cents on the bid? Oh yeah, because it just went up a lot. Yeah, that big move up. It went up massive there. All right, so let's see what price does here. This is the 930 to 945 right here. Nickel Blonde, this is your first candle. You see how this is in the gray? That's your pre-market. Alrighty, here's the 10 o'clock coming up here soon. So I already marked out what I wanted on SPX. Okay. We're not lagging now. That's good. Well, I mean, the first strike I was watching was the 49.65, 49.60, 49.60. This is the first strike I was watching on SPX. We can actually look at SPX here and just kind of plot our strikes here. Yeah, that was the first strike. But I'm going to wait till this 10:15 candle closes because sometimes these 10 a.m. news does a double orb really fast. So I was watching the 49.60, 65, and it's showing 10 cents on the mid. If it comes back inside of orb, I think that can give you 20 cents. If I'm too greedy, I mean, like I said, the premiums are a little wonk. It's hard to tell what the heck is giving you what the heck. I mean, it's really confusing. I'm just looking at the mids. I'm seeing if I see 10 cents on a lot of these, I'm probably not going to get filled on those. If I go up, yeah, I see 10 cents on that. 15 cents. 15 cents. 15 cents. It's so annoying. I'm telling you, the premium is so annoying today. Again. So yeah, I don't know what is going to fill me. It's going to be trial and error. I think for sure you can get filled on the 5,000 one. 5,005. The sell side. Because that's showing 15. 20 cents is on the mid. And then if you go up one, it does say 22. It's hard to tell. I'm telling you, it's really hard to tell with these strikes. What do you want, Pierre? What is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. See what kind of candle down we get. Take a peek at the 49.35. Here, stop it. There's nothing wrong. Come on. All right, we'll see what happens here. Okay, you should see a big candle here. We want this to close above 10. Right now we're above this horizontal line. This is good. At least we get our signal early. It's a massive ORB here on SPX. All right, hopefully we close above. Don't do us dirty. Stay right here, then close down. It's a nice little body above if it stays like that. You posted about DJT again? Yeah, I would stay away from that stock. Oh man, are we coming back inside? Oh shoot. Womp womp womp. Hold up, let me see something here. Let's see what SPY is showing me. Okay, SPY's good. That's all I care about actually. So we're good here. Let's let this candle finish. Let's see what the 10-15 does. Yeah, I'm aiming for bull puts. All right, for my futures trade, I need to get near that middle orb here. Hold up here. Middle orb, we kind of actually got near it. I'm going to take 1 micro at the low of this wick. That's pretty close to it. Then I'm going to take another micro near this bottom orb. Yeah, so we'll see if it gets to this low of the wick. I'm going to take 1 micro here at this low. It didn't really give it to me, did it? It's coming back up. That's that 10 o'clock news. Hold on, I'm just gonna kind of wait it out here for a bit. See if we come close to this lower orb. I might have to do a market order. I was trying to do a limit. We'll see. This is pretty close to this. What's the EMA showing me? Here we go, here we go. Making new lows. Making new lows.
Order filled.
I'm going to do 1 micro here. And then I'm going to add another one at the middle orb.
Order filled.
Here we go. Coming to the middle orb for a futures trade. What, Pierre? Pierre. I got 2 micros. I kind of need to go more size. It hit that middle orb to a T. I'm looking for a body to close under it. We're up a lot of money on that. Up over $100 on 2 micros. That was a nice little middle orb touch. We'll see if we keep going up. I'll stop out if we go below this. For my credit spreads, definitely wait till the 10 o'clock ends, the 10:15. We see the orb here. SPX, did we get the signal too? Yeah, we did get that. It looked like we didn't, but we did. All right, we're coming back down. I say wait till this volatility ends for credit spreads. All right, are we coming back down? I'm gonna have to get stopped out. We'll see. Are we gonna? We don't have any EMAs to. I'm gonna get stopped out.
Order filled.
I like this, how it's kind of holding it a little bit. I'm gonna go with 3 micros, and that's it for me here. If we keep going lower, then I'm gonna have to get stopped. 3 micros, that's all I want to do. I don't need anything more. I don't need to go super high contract sizes. Not in this volatility. Yeah, we're gonna do credit spreads. I'm just waiting for this candle to end. I'm doing my prop firm today. All right, so we got that volatility here. All right, looks like the credit spreads are, it's going to kind of die out here. So now I can kind of look for credit spreads. Credit spreads, what do you guys see? You guys see that 49.35? I see 15 cents on the mid there. 49.40, 49.45 is 10 cents. 49.45, 49.50. I'm looking for a 20-cent mid. Golly, and the credit spreads are freaking hard to. You can see right here, guys, we're up $200 on futures. It's insane. I'm looking for price to come back above orb here. I could take a contract out here. I'm gonna sell one micro here. I'm up over 200 points. It looks like, is that 200 points? So let's sell one micro here.
Order filled.
All right, took one micro off right here towards the upper orb. I wanted to take one up here, and I'll add another micro if we go down. All right, so the 49.55, 49.60, I'm seeing 0 and 40, 10 cents on the bid, or 15 on the mid. I'm going to go for 20 cents. I see that on the mid, 20 cents, period. Please, 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 please. What was my other strike? My other strike I was looking for was 49.65. 49.65. Where was that one at? Okay, 49.60, 49.65. That one's at 15 cents. And if I go up, it goes to 10. So then if I go down, it goes to 20. All right, I'm going to try the 49.60, 49.65 for 20 cents. I gotta test these out. It's kind of hard to know what the heck I'm gonna get filled on. I gotta test them out. So I'm gonna do bull puts. $49.60, $49.65. I'm trying that one for 20 cents. If I don't get filled, then I'm gonna go a strike lower. It's just trial and error with credit spreads. I don't know what the heck's gonna fill me or not. So I gotta just test them out. I'm up $200 on 2 micros here. I'm going to aim for, we'll see. I don't know what I'm aiming for, actually. It's only 2 micros. I'm up $300 on 2 micros. Holy frick. Okay, so that one's probably not going to get filled. Shoot, man. $300? I'm up $400 on 2 micros. I'm going to take one out here. I mean, You freaking kidding me? Wow. $400.
Order filled.
Took another micro out. I'm holding one micro. End of day. However high it wants to go, I'll hold it end of day. It's definitely bull puts, but I'm waiting for price to. I said to wait till this 10:15. A lot of times, you know, price can revert back, so I think it is smart to wait for it because that is a 10 a.m. news candle. Right here, we got the futures trade here at the middle orb. I don't know if you guys took it or not. I'm looking to add more contracts inside of orb, and we'll go from there. I have an order in for 20 cents for the 49.60, 49.65. Let me look at some other strikes because I don't know if that one's gonna fill. I just like to kind of like see if it will fill right away. Maybe I need to go for the 49.65, 49.70. 49.70, 49.75. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. What do you guys think? I don't know which one's going to fill me. Negative. I don't know, guys. This is why I'm hating this environment for credit spreads right now. Is the premium is so freaking whack. Yeah, it looks like you got to go all the way to 5,000. You guys see that? I keep looking at the spreads. Everything's at like 10 cents. Screw this, man. It's just annoying. I'm going to look to add another micro inside of orb, guys. I'm up. Total P&L, I'm up $500. Did you guys catch that dip on futures? No, I'm just using my TradeAvate account right in here. You can see right in here, guys. So what I do is I'm not even looking at this chart. I'm not even looking at it. You can see right in here, my P&L is up $200 with one micro. You don't need big size. I'm up $200 with one micro. I scaled out 2 other contracts. I'm up over $500. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at Webull chart. This is a more cleaner chart. I'm looking for price to come inside of orb, add some micros, and then just trail and stop it. Obviously, if I see new highs, I'm going to take another micro out. If I see price come inside of orb, I'm going to hold this micro till end of the day. I don't care if this thing goes break even at this point. It's worth the risk to 10x this one micro, in my opinion. You know, why take 2,000 if I can make 1,000 on one micro? It's worth the risk to me. So that's what I'm going to do with that last micro. And I'm just looking at the SPY chart. All I'm doing is buy market, sell market. That's all I'm doing. Futures is a lot easier. Facts, it's so much easier. We're looking for a retest back inside of orb. I'm having my same contract. I don't know if this thing's going to fill. What do you guys think is a realistic fill? All right, so we're coming back in orb. EMA's touching the 5. I could probably scale up one more micro here. Here we go.
Order filled.
I got 2 micros here, so I can scale out. So middle orb is still here. As far as my credit spread, I don't think that's going to fill. So let me change my credit spread, guys. I don't think that's going to fill. My stop would be down here. Do my stop down here at the low. So 2 stop. So I bought 2, so I need to sell 2 there. All right, I need to figure out credit spreads real quick. All right, so I got an order in for that one. SPX. Okay, it looks like I need to cancel that And let's go for a higher up strike. I'm going to try the 49.75, 49.80 maybe. Let's try that one for 20 cents. Alright, let's try that. 49.75, 49.80. I'm just going to keep going up on strikes till I get fill. Alright, I'm trying the 49.75, 49.80. If that don't work, then I try another strike. That one didn't fill right away. So it looks like if you want to get a fill, guys, I'm going to hold that one out for a bit. We'll see. Let me know if you guys get a fill on a strike. Because as of right now, I haven't got a fill on credit spreads. It's hard to tell what's going to fill me. I did add another contract on futures here. I'm in 2 contracts right now. As you can see, price is going up. I need an extra contract to scale out here if I want to. What is that 1 minute candle looking like? That is a massive 1 minute candle. I got a stop loss at the kind of at this low of this candle here. If it just wants to like plummet down. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna fill either. It's so stupid. Like, they need to get the premium back to normal. It's just too hard to trade credit spreads. I see it fluctuating from 10 to 20 from the bid to ask. So I'm trying the 75.80. I'm pretty sure that's the strike that I need to go for. It's hard to tell though. We got that middle orb touch. You guys that are doing futures, you're making bank here. I scaled in a couple more. 2 micros can go a long way here, guys. High of the day, I'm taking one out. So 49.80. Yeah, I got my. I don't know, man. I'm just scared about all this stuff. Definitely a nice bull put day here. All right. I could scale out another micro here and add another one. This is not bad. Maybe right here at the top of this wick, I could scale out another micro. And then I'll take this out. Yeah, I'm looking at the top of this wick to scale out another micro, maybe. Here we go. Another micro right here.
Order filled.
Scaled out another one. I'm going to re-add back inside of orb and keep making money. All right, guys, I'm going to cancel. Did anyone get filled on a credit spread? Let's look at EMAs. EMAs are kind of curling up here. $58.85, 50, 80, 85. Yeah, I think it's that one I need to go for. So you got filled via SPY. Yeah, I think SPY is the way to go, in my honest opinion, right now. SPY has tighter spreads. All right. Yeah, I think if you're going to get a fill, it's going to be the next strike down. All right, I'm coming into this. I'm going to buy one more micro here.
Order filled.
On this retest of EMA 5, and then see if it shoots back up. For my credit spread, I don't know what to do with that one yet. Yeah, it looks like we got to go to 49.80, 49.85. I'm going to hold it just to see if we come back down in here. I might get filled on my put side if it goes down. So I'm just going to be a little more conservative here. I see that it's fluctuating a lot. If we get some volatility down, it could easily fill. All right, I have 2 micros right now. Still no fill on that. Anyone get a fill on that other one? I'm just sticking with the 49, 75, 49, 80. If I don't get a fill here, then it's whatever. I think that's, honestly, if I keep going up in strikes, it's too risky. Alrighty, we're looking at a downward move right now. Coming back inside here. I don't know if I want to do one more micro here. I'm looking at it. Man, I missed my opportunity to get one last micro down here. Missed my opportunity. Yeah, I see my mark is at 20 cents, but I don't know if that really means anything. Because there's probably a mark at 20 on another strike. As far as stop loss for my futures, below this lower wick. Somewhere like down here. It's going to be my stop. We can try one more micro down here. See if we get a nice push up.
Order filled.
And then my stop is going to be below this lower wick. By 3 limits down there. I'm just going to push that down there. I pushed an order down here. I can't really use EMAs because the EMAs are above. Yeah, it's just not a credit spread environment, guys. I'm just going to cancel my order. Screw this. I'm just getting pissed off with the credit spreads right now. I'm just going to trade futures till credit spreads become great again. I took an order down here. I'll show you guys what I'm doing in futures. It's just pissing me off because the premium, it's just too volatile right now. Alright, so price is coming back down here. I don't want it to break this middle orb. If it breaks this middle orb, it can easily come down to the lower orb and do a double orb. So, be cognizant of this. We are breaking the middle orb. I am taking quite a beating on this one. Hopefully it comes back up. I have a stop loss like way down here. You guys probably got filled on some credit spreads there. I just took mine out though. I just can't. To me, it's just stressing me out. I don't know what the heck the premium should be. That's why it's stressing me out. I'm gonna do credit spreads till it's normal again. So I'll probably get stopped out on futures here, and we'll see. It might be a double orb day. Yeah, it's not looking good. Come on, get back above that middle orb. Usually if a body of a candle closes under the middle orb, it's bearish. Ah, man, come on. Get back up. It's so close to my stop.
Order filled.
Ah, I hit my stop. Oh, wait, did it buy me some more? Oh, it actually bought me contracts. Frick. It didn't stop me out. It actually bought me contracts. Dang it. I'm just going to hold it till the bottom orb then. If it breaks the bottom orb, I'm just going to hold it for a bit here. I didn't know I freaking bought more contracts. Shoot. I bought 3 more contracts there. I didn't know that. I thought I put a stop order there. Oh my gosh. Well, this needs to work. Yeah, wish me luck on this one. So I'm in 6 contracts here. At this bottom orb here. Yeah, you should have got stopped. In my honest opinion, this is a stop. Since I didn't get stopped, I'm using this bottom orb as my stop now. To me, this is too big of a risk. I only have 6 micros, though, so since I profited a lot, I guess I'm fine, since I profited a lot going on to the upside. But yeah, this is looking like a double orb day. I got out my credit spreads, just in case if it is a double orb day. But this could easily bounce on that lower orb and skyrocket up. We'll see. The 1 minute's coming down. The 1 minute's coming up. Keltner channel. Alright, so my stop. 6 contracts. go below. I gotta make sure I do this right now. I did a freaking buy order there. So I need to make sure I do a sell 6 stop. Alright. Hopefully I don't screw that up again. Yeah, it's looking like a double orb. I got out of my credit spreads. I canceled it. So we go up here or we don't. This is your bottom orb here. I think we go up from here. I have a good feeling.
Order filled.
I'm going to buy one here just to see if we do go up. Man a days. Look at that big move.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I got stop filled on that one. Wow. Yeah, I hit my stop. You know what the sad thing about this? I had a freaking stop at middle orb, but it freaking bought me. I didn't know it had a Here, I can't trade with you, man. I really can't. Oh my gosh, that makes me so mad. Also, trying to trade with a kiddo is really freaking hard. That makes me mad, though. I had to stop here, but it actually added more contracts. Then I just let it ride to the lower orb, knowing my luck. Yeah, that pisses me off.
Order filled.
All right, we're recovering this lower orb here.
Order filled.
I'm going to see if we come back up into the middle. See if we recover. I'm going to put my stop at this lower wick here. Yeah, that really... I'm trying not to go on tilt, but that really did make me go on tilt a little bit. Recovering this lower orb. We'll see if we go back up to this high. And that was unfortunate. Congrats if you got stopped out of the middle orb. That's where you want to get stopped out. So you don't have to go through all this pain. Anyone get filled for bull puts? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking for a upper orb. That's what I'm looking for. A bounce to the upper orb. Maybe this is just a retest here and then go back up. Very volatile market. So you got filled at the 49.65, 49.70. Was that the one I was trying to get? Canceled, 49.65. No, you got a better one than I was trying to get. I don't even know which one I was trying to get anymore. Go play, please. I can't trade with him. All right. As of right now, it's still single orb. As of right now, you guys are still gold. I'll be drawing LPRO later on in the day. Man, yeah, I'm going to take a break from credit spreads, guys. Man, I cannot trade with this boy. Because I can't figure out the premium. I had 4 in there, canceled 2, and actually got filled at the lower of the 2 strikes. I feel like I'm just kind of guessing on the premium. Here, I really cannot trade with you. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go play. Looking at... I'm in 5 micros here at the lower orb. I'm going to get stopped out at this low wick if it goes back under. I'm waiting to see if we close above this lower orb. If we do, there's still a single orb. I will get stopped out if we keep going under. Yeah, it is more stable. I don't like the assignment risk. Spy, you got to get worried. What I could do is I could look at, I mean, I think even Spy has some issues too, though. Yeah, I don't like the assignment risk that you can have. All right, guys, I am in a long side at this lower orb on futures. I'm using it as support. If we break to the downside, then yes, I'm going to short this. But till then, I'm just waiting for something to happen here. Man, I'd be making bank if I did some minis right here. Maybe I should do minis. I'd be scalping this day in and day out right here. Yeah, I'd be scalping it like crazy right now. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That was a 1% drop. It's just too hard to do credit spreads right now. It really is. That's the problem with credit spreads. It's just too hard. We need the VIX to go lower. That would suck to take a loss on a credit spread. My loss is like $1,100 if I lose on it. Ah, shit. Are we really going to go? Come on, stay above that for everyone's sake. Stay above this lower orb. I don't know what I want to do with this. What do you guys think? Looks like a double orb. Come on, stay above it. Go one more minute up it. That'd be nice if it does it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to short this, guys. I'm gonna look for a short above here. Alright, so I'm gonna look to short it. If we make a new low, sell 5 right down there. If it closes here, I have to short it. This is a double orb. Hold up, hold up. Alright, you're saving grace here. It is closing above. It's trying. It's hitting that. Ah. Yeah. I gotta short this. I'm gonna go long. I mean, I'm long here. If it breaks this low here, I'm looking to short now. That's a fresh trend idea. If you guys are in a credit spread, I personally would look to get out at this. Anywhere break even for you guys. I'm looking to short it at the EMA 5. So right here, I'm going to do 5 contracts. I'm going to short it here. Once it goes to this 5, I'm going to short it. That will be inside of orb.
Order filled.
All right, I got out of my long position here. I'm definitely going to short this.
Order filled.
If you, it's dicey. Let's just say it's dicey. If just respect your stop loss. If you can't break even, I would just respect your stop loss then. Yeah, that's honestly what I would do then. Respect your stop loss. This could easily go back up, but
order filled.
The chances of this doing a triple orb is kind of rare.
Order filled.
So just keep that in mind. Chances of a triple orb, it's more rare. So I am on a short on the futures here for a retest back up. Just because I'm following, the system here. What do we have on QQQ though? I mean, we do have the orbs to the downside too. That's actually the first orb on QQQ. Thanks so much for the follow there, Steven. This is a great area it's coming back to that middle orb. We'll see. Yeah, just be careful, guys. Always respect your stop loss. I don't have a stop loss on QT, and I see that if I did, I would have been triggered many times already. And that's another thing, too, is the premiums are so freaking, like, wild. Yeah, you can get triggered really fast. And that's why it's best to, like, wait an hour to put the stop on. But, yeah, we got the first orb here at 10 o'clock. QQQ is showing a single orb.
Order filled.
I'm going to go with a little more size here in this run up here at middle orb. So we're coming up into this middle orb here for a futures trade. I want to see if we break above. I mean, if we go and make a triple orb, that would be absolutely nuts. That would be like so wild if we do a triple orb. I haven't seen those in a while. It's just hard to sell you because you got the EMAs above. This is really good if you guys do want to get out, break even if you really wanted to. If you wanted to. This is a great setup to get out, break even. Or it might do a triple orb. It's just really what you're relying on. If you're relying on a triple orb, it could definitely do a triple orb. It's just it's just not as common. You got QQQ downside. They actually didn't show a single orb on QQQ, and sometimes that happens. Like they don't show it. Like usually they follow a SPY here. So you got the 10 o'clock thing here, went back up, and then double orb at 10:30. We're getting a lot of double orbs because of this volatility. That's why I'm probably gonna take a break from credit spreads till it kind of calms down a little bit. We actually are getting above this middle orb, which is insane. That's actually insane. Look at this volatility. You go down 1%, you go back up 1% almost. But yeah, right here I would if you can't get out, then just hold it for your stop loss then. Wait an hour, see what happens. I'm going to look to add another micro here on that EMA 10. I think we touch that 10 and go down.
Order filled.
Yeah, I think we touch that 10 and go down right here. Monster move up. Yeah, it's the double orbs, and honestly, with the VIX so high, it's kind of hard to trade this. I took the double I took some right here on the EMA 10. Here, you gotta stop, man. What? Yeah, I'm taking some at the EMA 10. I'm shorting the futures here, right here at this EMA 10, guys. We'll see if it happens. That's a fresh downtrend on the 15-minute. That kind of scares me. Does this stop order look correct for a credit spread? Estimated debit 1.25. Stop 1.25. Contracts 5. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, that looks good. Or you can just do a market stop. One. Coming back down here on EMA 10. Oh my gosh, this did. What? You want it off? There you go. Oh man, I can't believe we had another double orb today. That's wild. So you got bear calls, yeah. It's definitely bear calls today. So if you guys survive, maybe it's just, you know, the vault, you know, it doesn't just move much. But yeah, I would definitely look to get out if you can break even. Hopefully, if it will, if you can. But if you can't get out, then just have a stop. I would still put the stop on. I would hate to see anyone lose more than you should. Yeah, I don't think a triple's gonna happen. It's very rare for a triple orb to happen. That's very risky. It could because sometimes this is what happens. QQQ is only showing a single orb. You know, QQQ is not even showing a double. So, we'll see. Man, even micros are volatile in this environment. That's why I hate trading on Fridays. I hate Fridays. Here, you gotta stop, man. You really do. What's wrong now? Please tell me. That's a good question. I could try bear calls. Let me see what the premium is for bear calls. That's actually a really good idea. It's obviously bear calls. Stop it here, please. I'm trying to trade. And my mind is just all over the place because of my son too. It's hard to trade with him. Yeah, if I'm gonna do bear calls, I'm looking at. Please, Pierre, stop. Go play. Stop bugging me. 0. So I'm seeing 30 cents there. I gotta see how far out of the money I can go. Yeah, bear calls aren't bad. Bear calls are definitely what I would do. 0 and 30. So once again, the premium's jacked up. Stupid. 5,500, 5,505. 5,500. 5,505. It's like way up here. Wow. I don't know if I'll get filled on that one, but that's the one I'm looking at. That's a 4% move up. So 9:45, 10 o'clock, comes back down. SPX is weird. It's showing EMA 50 at the bottom, which is not true. EMA 50 is at the top. Yeah, you could honestly hedge it, but I wouldn't. I don't like the hedging environment for this. But yeah, you could hedge it if you want. I think I'm just gonna wait till the VIX goes down, guys. Just doesn't really make sense for me to trade this environment. Doubled orbs like this is nuts. I don't know. I might do a triple orb at this rate. How do you go from 1% down, backed up 1%? To me, it's a textbook example to short, though. It really is a textbook example to short this. I just would not long this right now. This is a textbook double orb short. Also, what this could mean is double orb could mean Iron Condor. It could mean that we just don't go anywhere. So bull puts, bear calls, they all win. That's what that means too. It's just risky. Oh my gosh, my son is like making an insane mess. Yeah, it's just looking like a textbook short to me. We don't got any more news. Works factory, trade evade. We're going back to that 20. I'm going to take one more here.
Order filled.
I'm going to take some on this 20 and 54 short. I mean, this might be a triple orb. That if that does that, that's insane. You guys are golden if it does that, but it just means like Iron Condor then. That's all that means is Iron Condor. Yeah, we're going literally up to the 50.
Order filled.
To me, that's absolutely nuts. We're literally going up to a... Holy crap, are you kidding me? Wow. Are we literally going to go up to the... Yeah, you can't trade this. This is insane. Even futures, this is hard. This is just a choppy freaking day. Look at this chop mess. Golly, man. Chop, chop, chop. I hate days like this. Of course, when I try to do a lot of futures today, this is when I get chopped out. I should have just called it a day when I made this gain up in here. That's what I should have did. Oh, that pisses me off. I should have called it right in there. Oh well. You can't do AI on this. This is just random at this point. Down, up, down, up, down, up, triple orb. It's honestly, I'm literally just gonna probably take a break till this freaking VIX goes lower. I'm getting actually tired of this. It's getting annoying now. Like the past 2 days were clean. This day is not clean at all for futures. This is a very, unfortunately, it's an abnormal day. It's not clean at all. I could have stopped trading up in here. I made a lot of money. Then the stupid order, I didn't know I thought I had to stop at middle orb. But when I checked, it bought me all my contracts and then some. Like I bought more contracts. So I went long here inside of orb, made some money up in here, and then it went long again here. So I just got screwed up by the broker here. That instead of getting rid of my contracts, I went more contracts here, and then I put my stop down here just to get stopped out as it hits the lower orb. That's very disgusting behavior. That was just very disgusting. Kind of pisses me off, to be honest. But I guess that's part of trading. As far as credit spreads, I really think you guys can't trade this. And I'm trying to trade with a baby. What do you want? Oh my gosh. He's just like insane. Iron Condor is simply doing puts and calls with the analysis of sideways movement capturing. Yeah, so basically what you do is you did bull puts and then you do bear calls and then that you just have an Iron Condor now. I'm actually curious if this does a triple orb. It literally looks like a triple orb to me. Like, no joke. You're about to witness a triple orb. Yeah. Are you kidding me? This might do a triple orb. We are down or up 0.35. I'm curious what the bear calls are showing right now. See, let's look at SPX bear calls here. Man, I wish I was in bear calls now. Who would have thought a triple orb would happen? 30, 30, 20, 20, 10. 10 and 40, 10 and 50, you probably can get this one. This one you probably can get. One. You know what's funny? Why is this showing only bull puts here on SPX? SPX is so freaking odd looking. Why is it not showing this? 1030? I don't get the XPX chart. QQQ is downtrend. EMA 50's at the top. Yeah, well, just because of the double orb, I think it's a bear call day, and the EMAs are at the top. That's my rationale. Yeah, there it is. It's starting to go down. I don't think we do a triple orb. I don't think so. Are we hitting any EMAs? EMA 10? Yeah, it's just a matter of trial and error. I'm not really sure what's gonna fill me on these bear calls. 0, 40. I'm seeing 20 cents on a lot of them. I'm looking at the mid. That one says 10. So 54.75, 54.80, I think will fill me on bear calls. Yeah, I think so. 54.75, 54.80. The bid is 0, the ask is 40 cents. I think that fills. Let me try that one. Because we got upper orb, lower orb. I'm just curious if that will fill. Yeah, I just want to see. Okay, so I'm trying for bear calls at 54.75, 54.80. Let's see where that goes here. 54.75, 54.80 is way up here. 54.75. I don't know if that fills. That's pretty far up there. It's like right here. Why is the SPX chart so weird? Oh, because I did the wrong candle. Whoops. This is your 945. My bad. I was like wondering, like, how's that not a double orb on SPX? There we go. Yeah, I'm doing a double orb type of play on this. 54.75, 54.80 for 20 cents. I'll see if that fills. Did anyone get filled on bear calls? What kind of strike did you guys get filled if you did? Yeah, it's a bear call day, unfortunately, I think. Or it could be a iron condor. It could be both sides win. Like, it's hard to say at this point. It's really hard to say at this point. What are you doing, Pierre?
Mark's on the phone. He wants to ask if you want to do lunch somewhere. Lunch.
She wants to do lunch?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Hello? You finally want to eat out, huh?
I've been trying to reach out.
Huh?
I've been reading.
Do you have all the kids with you?
No, you're blind.
Just Blaine?
You're blind.
Okay. Who are you all taking now?
You're blind.
Is I okay with that or no?
Huh? What are you talking about? I like blind. That's weird. You're so weird. Why do you do that weird stuff?
I'm just wondering.
You're so weird.
I don't know. I can't get a film.
So what are you thinking? Because I'm gonna. Well, what time are you thinking? Because I'll go get an errand done if you're going to be longer.
Whatever works for you.
I don't care. I can go in an hour. Meet you in an hour. I could be at your place at 12.
Okay. Yeah, just come here at 12 then. Okay.
Okay, let me go to Hobby Lobby first. I'm gonna go get some thread, and then when I'm done, I'll go straight to your place. Okay.
All right. Love you.
Okay. Hey, where are we going?
I don't know. You can choose whatever you want.
Sounds good. Okay, love you.
Love you, buddy.
Okay, bye.
This should be out of reach.
Yeah, I'm not getting filled on that one, guys. What about the 54.70? Oh no, I should have got filled on that. I saw it at 22. It's just fluctuating so fast. It's hard to tell what's gonna fill. That's why it's hard for credit spreads. I saw it go to 22 cents on the mark. Bull puts would have been stopped at noon. Yesterday we didn't get a bull put signal. But yeah, if you did bull puts, you got wrecked yesterday. Yeah, I can't get a fill on any credit spread, to be honest, guys. It's because I don't know which premium is going to fill me, and that's the thing. I never had this issue in March not this bad. I could easily look at the bid and just they were really tight. This is not tight at all. You're looking at a 0-cent bid and a 40-cent ask. So you're trying to choose the best one. So yeah, I see it going to 22.5 on the mark. So that's why I'm like keeping on this strike. But I don't think this one's gonna fill. I don't think a triple orb's gonna happen either. I don't think so. Man, I'm just more kind of upset about the futures here. I had a nice little gain here. Decided to come back down. And I had the wrong order here. That should have been a stopped out. Yeah, it was a little too choppy for futures right now. The last 2 days was so clean. Price action was amazing last 2 days. This day, not so much. Yeah, there's the bear call signal. Let me cancel this one and try another one. Let's try 54.65. Let's try that one. 54.65, 54.70. Cancel selected. I'm going to try bear calls at the 54.65, 54.70 for 20 cents. We'll see if that one fills. The bid is at 10, so there's actually some bid on that one. Okay, let's see if that fills. Oh, whoa. Never mind, I'm not putting that in. Not after seeing that. What is that candle? What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? 7 minutes ago. Wow. Good thing I did put that order in. 54.65, 54.70. What is it now? It just shot up real fast. I probably would have got filled on the other order if I kept it in, but I didn't keep it in. What is this market right now? You see that 1 minute candle? That went up from this low to this high, a 1% move. That was insane. After seeing that, I don't know what to think about this move. Yeah, I literally almost filled it. What did you get? The 54.65, 54.70? I kind of wish I kept my, I could probably actually go lower now. After that premium spike, you could probably go the 54.75, 54.80. Yeah, you could do that one. You just made $1,000 on that? Yeah, after seeing that, that kind of scares me, Niraku. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of spike, I'm like, what was that? Definitely a downtrend, though. But, I mean, you see a spike go like that in 1 minute, that tells me, like, what's going on now? Is there some type of news here?
Here, let's change your day.
I had 2 BC orders, filled one and canceled the other. Okay. Yeah, I definitely filled all the bear calls if I had an order. I'm getting kind of unlucky here. That one order I should have kept in hindsight. I would have got filled on that one. That was a big spike. That would have filled anything. Yeah, you're in an Iron Condor, and honestly, a double orb, that's usually when you do Iron Condors anyways. Yeah, I'm too afraid to put a stop too if I get in on these. Like, that probably would have triggered a stop for no reason on that 1 minute. You really have to wait. That's the problem. You have to wait like an hour or two to kind of let that theta kick in. Yeah, when the VIX is too high, this really is the poison for verticals. You really have to just let it calm down. I mean, heck, that 1 minute spike up is just nuts. That is nuts. What we just witnessed. Yeah, I was gonna try the 54.75, 54.80. I don't know if I'll get filled again. Or I got cold feet after seeing that. I don't know what I just witnessed. I got cold feet. Man, that one would have filled though. The 54.75, 54.80. That would have filled. That was a nice little strike there. Come on, maybe I should just press the button here. Don't get cold feet. Just press it, you know? Let's see. It's at 15 cents on the mid. It's starting to tighten up. 5 and 25, 10 and 25. I can't believe that did that in 1 minute. What is that? That's insane.
Order rejected. Order rejected.
Holy crap. Try to do like it. Yeah, I did say that in the initial, and then once I saw that big spike, I saw the premium go way up, and then I saw the 75.80 show, and so I was like, yeah, I think I want to get those now. Yeah, right when I was about to place it, I saw this go up, and I got freaked out, and then I wanted to see if it does a triple orb. Honestly, I don't know how you guys should trade this. This honestly is an environment probably to stay away from. If you're trading this, it's not really the smartest thing to do. I know we want to get some trades in, but it's just a hard environment. Did that really touch the 5 and reject? Give me a break. Right when I was trading other things. It's only 11 o'clock. I thought it was much more into the day. Yeah, it sucks because the minute I want to go like more into futures today, we get this choppiness. You can't trade this with futures. This is too choppy. Yeah, the minute I wanted to go a little bigger size on futures, upper orb, down orb. It's not bad if it just hits this middle orb and stops. I screwed up because I had a stop loss, which I thought I did, and it actually bought me more orders, and it made it go down so much that my loss was just too big on futures right here. I was literally just hoping that this lower orb goes up. QQQ hit the low upper orb and went down. Okay. I think it's bear calls for sure, though. Yeah, that would have stopped you out, I think, if you had a stop loss. I really do. A 1 minute candle like that, that would have shot the premium up just to stop you out probably, when honestly it wasn't even there. That was a blink of a second it was there. That scares me. So you got ticked out at 1050, back in shorts, not looking too bad. And that's how you have to do it with the futures trading is, you know, you get ticked out at that middle orb, you come back in at the, you know, when that upper orb is kind of rejecting. Who would have thought we would have went all the way back to upper orb? That's kind of disgusting. It's hard to say, Sua, because iron condor can mean two things. It can mean I mean, double orb can mean iron condor or just one way to the other side. Like it could easily just go one way down or just chop inside this orb all day long, and everyone wins. So it's really hard to say. I don't really know, to be honest. My futures trading was just got unlucky that I had that freaking order here. Oh my gosh, I got to start paying attention. So when you buy on a futures, and I thought I had a stop here. So what I did is I had 3 micros up here making really good money, and I had a buy 3 down here when it should have been a stop 3. You know, it should have been a stop. I didn't know I had a buy. That just really wrecked my futures today. Just not paying attention to orders will wreck you. Okay, so we'll see if this goes up here a bit. That scares me. I don't like that. What the heck was that candle? Alright, so we're at 30 cents on the ass, 15 cents on the mid, 54.75, 54.80 is still showing a little bit of stuff. I got stopped right before the upper orb. They got back in at the upper thinking there wasn't going to be a triple orb. Yeah, I would much rather bet against not a triple orb. I would have definitely shorted this upper orb. Yeah. I mean, definitely would bet against a triple orb for sure. If a triple orb happens, then you just don't trade anymore. Like, you take your first trades here, second trades here, triple orb happens, then don't fight chop then. This is too choppy for futures. Yeah, I would wait an hour to put bear call stops so you don't just get randomly stopped out. You need some theta in that. Or just, I don't know, just manually watch it. Hard to say. Yeah, I think it's an iron condor. That was a massive candle, though. Maybe with all this volatility, maybe we just kind of consolidate, you know, kind of calm it down. Maybe we were due for some consolidation. No, you wouldn't close your bear calls. You would just be mindful about your stop. Like, if you have a market stop and you see a 1 minute candle do something like this, it could trigger your stop for no reason, right? When it's really not there. So what I would do is I would put a price alert like right up in here and create an alert if price goes above here. So I have a price alert, and then I can just manually just watch it. But no, you shouldn't be closing bear calls because that's the stronger signal for right now. Even QQQ is showing bear calls here. Hits the upper orb, long upper wicks here. Everything about this is showing me short. It's showing me a downtrend. All these upper wicks plus EMA 50 at the top. nothing about is saying bull puts at the moment, unfortunately. So if you have an iron condor, you can protect your one side. Man, I can't believe we went from 527 to 522 in a heartbeat. That's crazy. Yeah, this was a hard day to trade for futures. Don't feel bad if you lost on futures here. Hard day to trade on futures. Too choppy for futures. I had other technical issues. With futures though. I was struggling with misplacing an order when I wanted to stop out. I would have been totally fine today if I stopped out at that middle orb. I actually would have been positive, but now I took a freaking massive loss on this candle, which should not have happened. Should not have happened. That was dumb. Forex Factory has nothing at... We have a little news at 11. Maybe that's what that was. Oh, this is 11:15. Was this... Oh. Okay, that's that candle here, guys. That was the little news at 11. Okay, I see what happened. We had a little news here at 11, which was FOMC member Williams speaks. Okay, so that makes sense why we had that little spike now. I thought that was something random. Okay, I was looking at that. That makes sense, guys. Congrats on bear calls. Looks like it's doing well. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, so the 54, 70, 54, 54, 75, 54, 80. I might try it again then. We'll see if I can get that one. It's looking like bear calls for sure, though. I don't think it'll give it to me, though. Not after that big move down. Yeah, it should not get... It's probably not going to give it to me. I'll try a 54.75, 54.80 bear calls today. I don't think it's going to give it to me. But it does make me feel a lot better saying that this news was that 11 o'clock folder. It was that 11 o'clock folder that we saw. It was only a yellow folder, though. It was nothing, like, massive. Ugh. No, I put it in again. I'm gonna leave this in. I've been having hard times getting fills, but this one will fill if it goes up to this middle orb, I think. But then again, this could just collapse down, so we'll see. I probably will put my stop on this. I don't see anything else that could cause a massive spike. I don't see anything else. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, whoever caught this short on the futures at the upper orb is making bank. Holy crap. That's a massive short position there. Congrats on that, whoever caught that move. Yeah, it's not going to fill me. It's at 7 cents. I need to get back up into this middle orb. Frick. Yeah. This was a hard day for futures, so if you're positive, I should have just walked away on that 10-15 candle here. After I made massive money on futures, I should have walked away. I was up so much. Then I got freaking screwed on my orders. This is why I do love credit spreads the most, because you don't have to worry about this choppiness on futures. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh man, it's obnoxious. It's very choppy. I wasn't even getting smoked. Like, I'm telling you, if you actually follow the orb in my strategy, you get stopped off here at the middle orb. You wait for a confirmation. You know, you don't take all this drawdown. I just got a wrong order in. I actually bought more contracts here when I didn't want to. I wanted to get stopped out here, but then somehow the system put me more contracts. So I was totally fine. I didn't mind getting stopped out here. I already made massive money up in here. And then, but when I saw this right in here, double orb happening, yeah, I would like to short it up here, take a quick stop loss, and then I make it all back up on this candle here. I mean, from this down, that's where you make it all back. But yeah, I just gotta learn to walk away when I'm up a lot. I was up a lot. There's no reason to trade this chop. The minute you see this chop happening, where double orb happens and it goes back up to the other side of orb, that just tells you it's choppy. There's no really sense of direction today. That's all that's telling me. It looks like today's manipulation value gap don't even is a manipulation value gap that don't even work. I was trading after 12. Market was crazy that I got negative 639. Yeah, the past 2 days were amazing. The price action was so clean. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. This is just a joke. This is just a bunch of freaking joke of randomness right here. We have no more news on Forex Factory. The 11 o'clock news is done. That's what that spike was. Honestly, I didn't think that would be any kind of spike like that, but I guess so. Yeah, I might just call it a day. I can't even get filled on this bear call. It would have to go to the middle orb and then some, I think. Can't get filled on crap today. Yeah, maybe it makes sense that we're going to do consolidation after these big moves. Maybe a doji candle? I don't know. I think it just goes down, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, the credit spreads are going to be really good after this VIX goes down. It's going to go down. The VIX always goes down. We never see the VIX forever up here. Yeah, we've been up quite some time. Usually the VIX goes down within days, right? Days it goes down. This is the first time, you know, it's been up here quite some time, actually. The VIX is pretty super high. Okay, still no fill. I can't believe man, that makes me mad on my futures account. Yeah, I gotta suck it up. That really makes me mad. And I was rocking it yesterday and 2 days ago. I was rocking. I'm telling you, I was just killing it. I was killing it this morning too. Until I misplaced an order here. That sucks. Alrighty, there's the downtrend, I guess, forming. Pretty spread out EMAs. It's probably not going to fill me on credit spreads. There it is. Frick. Unless it bounces here again. We'll see. There's two things you can do here. You can play the bounce or play the short here. You can play the short early, but then you can get wrecked on this if it bounces up. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually goes up to upper orb again. I actually wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I'm calling it Iron Condor. It took too long. I'm calling it Iron Condor today. Up, down, and probably just stay in this range till the end of the day. These are the days I hate doing futures. That's why I like credit spreads so much more. Credit spreads is so much better because you can survive this choppiness. So they both have their pros and cons. Credit spreads, you're limited on how much you make, but then you can also ignore a lot of the choppiness too. Yeah, I didn't get filled on my bear calls. I was leaning towards it. I got scared. I got scared on this candle. That candle scared me. So, kind of didn't get filled on that. I'm waiting just a little longer if I get filled. I don't know if I will. I think both sides win. So, congrats if you got in early on the bull puts and bear calls. Oh, she did. Oh! Whew. Here, what's wrong? It's extra fussy today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people got wiped out on futures today. I think for me, I need to have a rule. If I'm up $500, I need to stop trading. I think that's the rule I need to have. Kind of let greed get to me here. Definitely need to have that rule. $500, stop trading. It's freaking good money. Alright, I'm just waiting to get filled on a bear call here. 45.75, 45.80. I don't know if I get filled or not. It would have to go up to EMA 10 or 20. Here, stop crying. Oh my. Man, I cannot trade with that. Probably what made me mess up. It's so hard to trade with babies. I guarantee you, I got wrecked in my mind with him. Trying to place these critical orders, and then I got wrecked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a day. It's because it's the mom, my wife went outside, and now he's just gonna cry. Not get kids. Still no fill. I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes, guys. Still no fill here. I'm calling it Iron Condor today. There's nothing. He doesn't even know why he's crying. It's insane. This. Yeah, the bull puts are still good. I think both sides are still good. I don't think there's a. It's a really hard thing to say which side's better. I think both sides are good. I'm going to be picky on my bear calls. If I can get the 54.75, 54.80, I'll try it. But if not, then I'm not going to take it. You see how this is just chopped to the max? This is insane chop. Of course, I tried to go futures on today. This would be a nice day to take the break on futures today. Yeah, this would have been an amazing day to not trade futures. I honestly though, I was up close to $1,000. I could have just stopped out right in here. I wish I did. That's my new rule now. Stop out when you're at a profit. Don't keep trading just because there's signals. I'm just gonna leave it at that strike. I don't know if it fills. I honestly, I'm okay if I just don't trade today either on credit spreads again. Did you get in some bull puts, Steve? The fear of big is real. So we got bear. Was it bear calls yesterday? We got, yeah. Fair calls. Is it that double? Or no, it's a single orb. Yeah, I think it would have to go to the 20 to fill me, actually. Nice. Yeah, honestly, everyone, what it's looking like is there's no perfect side today. There's really not a right side today. So I don't think anyone should lose unless something crazy happens. Oh, I've been trading some futures, Jay Custard. I've been doing that. I'm in my LPR. Oh. Man. See, I was distracted on that. I didn't know I was touching the 5 there. I would have taken that nice gain. Typical. No, this is, honestly, this is a slow morning. This is very choppy. There's no range bound happening. So, yeah, there's not much happening right now. Here, stop crying. Alright, guys, I'm going to head on out. This candle's finishing. I'll probably just cancel my orders if I don't fill. I'll just come back Monday when the VIX is lower. And I'm tired of looking at this paint dry right now. There's nothing to do in this day. It's just a bunch of paint consolidation. That's all this is. Yeah, there's nothing to trade, so might as well go touch some grass if, you know. My thing that I learned today for my futures trading is have a set profit you want to make and take it. You know, be done trading. We were up quite a bit on the futures. This candle right here kind of messed up the whole rhythm. And then this candle. These two candles messed up my whole rhythm here. That was kind of hard to trade. And this happens. This happens in futures. You're going to get days like this. And then the next day on Monday will probably be a range bound. And we make thousands of dollars on futures.